and protect yourself at all times. Touch him. Can't go unless we touch him. Touch him up, guys. God bless. Let's rock.
That Hopkins is the best man he's ever fought.
That's why it's such a great match.
Hopkins with a right hand over the top.
And the thing that surprises me about Roy Jones is he seldom uses a jab. And Hopkins is not jabbing either. There's that big right hand to Jones again.
A little bit more defensive here in the first round than is normally the case. Unwillingness to come to him. 61 jabs in the first round, and 2 of them landed.
Step back at the same time. You can't do that. It's first step in, then step back.
Left hook to the body by Hopkins.
Well, not if they do it properly, Jim. If a fight is in excellent condition and you drive, there's a good right hand.
Hopkins with another right hand to the body. So far, Roy Jones has not attempted to get to Bernard Hopkins' body. Jones doesn't like to fight on the rope. A little smile on Hopkins' face as they near the end of round 2. First middleweight champion ever, would you believe it, is gaining confidence, but maybe he loses some after that right hand by Jones. Bernard Hopkins, you hear the voice of trainer Bowie Fisher, who we'll see in the heavyweight championship bout later on. And referee Steve Smoger tells Jones not to hold Hopkins.
Let him out. My fighters that jab to use every once in a while, Jim. Neither guy has the confidence to really step in there with their punches at the moment.
One which is not likely to hold the attention of this audience for long. Lands in close quarters. Bernard Hopkins still missing with the jab. That's the position from which Muhammad Ali used to throw the jab.
Right hand, left hook, left back, and Hopkins answers with a right hand. Very narrow margins.
Hopkins drives Jones into the ropes to begin round 4. He's thrown a single attempted body punch. Hopkins with 2 left hooks again drives Jones into the ropes.
And Hopkins is very, very effective when he moves a guy against the ropes.
Redemption stories. Hopkins is one. Spent 4 years in prison doing hard time for a chain snatching.
Combination by Roy Jones. Right hand, left hook, and there's another left hook, right hand. It's very, very difficult to deal with.
Jones with a right hand to the top. Hopkins misses the right hand. Comes into the ropes.
He makes them work.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would try to change too much about him. Throwing more right hand leads.
Gates a lot of that stuff, and he makes these moves so naturally. Jumping in, they'll be counting 10. I'm sure that Hopkins has never been in the ring with a guy like Roy Jones.
Jones lands a left hand in close as Hopkins chases him to the ropes. Certainly more powerful blows so far have been landed by Jones, and Gill, he threw a body punch and another couple of body punches.
And two more, but you notice, as we have seen in the past.
No, but the body punch did set up a straight right hand.
Right now, Hopkins is really pressing Jones. And
it is scoring time for Bernard Hopkins whenever he gets Roy. Couple of left hooks to the body and but no early knockout tonight. As 5 rounds are in the books, they fight their way past the bell at the end of round 5.
Don't try to hit him in the head. Throw him at his chest, something, and knock him a little bit off balance.
Punches he threw in the last round after 4 rounds without a single such attempt.
Beautiful move that Roy Jones made to escape from the ropes. Just unbelievable. Just all natural talent.
Hopkins fighting back in the middle of the ring. Jones just doesn't have the mechanics.
And Hopkins threw some nice counter punches, short punches to the head after Jones flurried to the body. There's Jones throwing a beautiful double left hook.
Right hand top by Jones. Will be the first world title of his career.
Good left hook by Hopkins. He tries to get out of the way at the same time he's throwing the punch.
And flashiness are bound to earn him some subliminal points.
I've never seen anybody else been able to do it except Roy Jones. right hand by Hopkins. Caught Jones coming in. A good solid right hands by Bryant. Another good right hand.
Jones seems momentarily off balance as straight right hands from Bernard Hopkins.
The southpaw is really trying to confuse Hopkins now.
Expected this fight to go to a 12-round decision, punching as he turns to that. Left hook by Jones puts the finishing touches on round number 8. Their C-SPAN beginning.
Quick Jones, there he made a mistake. He led with the right hand, missed, but he didn't have to pay for the mistake.
If he had used it in the first 6 rounds.
I have Jones well ahead in the fight, but again, I mentioned a lot of close rounds. He's so quick.
Of course, our unofficial scorer, Harold Letterman, at last look had given every round to Jones.
Well, it is very difficult. I mean, he hit with that first punch, and Jones is just too quick. Big right hand by Jones.
Jones becoming more accurate as the fight goes on. About 2 rounds ago in connect percentage.
Jones is starting to breathe a little heavily, Jim. Starting to show signs of wear and tear.
Step out.
Bernard Hopkins, 3 years older than Roy Jones at 27. Right hand by Jones landed as round 9 comes to a close. Forced Jones back onto the ropes. Jones landed nearly half his punches.
He's starting to feel good, Jim, because he just let out a whoop. I guess it's a war whoop, you call it.
Combination, it backs away from the ropes effectively. Lands the right hand over the top. That wide winging right hand, you wouldn't teach it, but he makes it work, Gil. I've heard Hopkins at any time in the bout. Do you suspect that Roy has less punching power, or does Hopkins have a terrific chin, Gil?
No, I think it's a question that he hasn't hit the...
Left hand by Jones. Hopkins smiles. Usually that means the fighter is hurt a little bit.
You like that move, Jimmy? Can't teach anybody that. That's natural talent. Roy Jones is no Ray Leonard.
Not yet, that's for sure.
Hopkins is right there. Again, it's leap in, one quick punch. Hopkins is just not fighting a good offensive fight.
And Kennedy McKinney.
And say, for me again. And that's exactly the situation here.
Hopkins is going to believe that he wasn't aggressive enough, right? And eventually Hopkins stepped away. Right cross lands solidly on Hopkins' chin. And Bernard once again does.
He controls the fight.
An East Coast referee works out of New Jersey and New York when we go out to Las Vegas. In case you've just joined us, the championship boxing by an unjust decision, but voted the outstanding boxer in those games, trying to win his first world championship, the vacant IBF middleweight title.
For a change, he's going to the body first, then back up to the head.
Contenders in the IBF rankings, they for the title vacated when James Toney moved up to 168 pounds.
You can just see that outsmarts him. It's like cat and mouse. He's fighting a good, solid professional.
The crowd has retained all of its potential enthusiasm.
That's it, fellas. That's it, fellas.
For the winner by unanimous decision, and now the IBF middleweight champion of the world, Roy Jones.